It's March 22nd, 2023, and in just a few days we will have lived here at Century Farms for 1 year.
Hi, I'm Liberty. Welcome to Before and Afters at Century Farms.
It's our 15-month update today. We didn't do a whole lot this month because we were kind of taking a break. It's amazing how much you can get done when you're not working on big projects and you're still used to working on things. So things still got done this month, even though we were kind of taking a month off. So here's the dining room decorated for Easter a little bit. You can see my jelly bean garland on the hutch. There's the ombre Easter basket I painted. I will put a link to that in the description. I probably say that a lot, but there really is more information. Before I continue on, I want to tell you that I am trying to reach a goal of 1,000 YouTube subscribers. So I am kind of near halfway to that, and I would love it if you would subscribe or share one of your favorite videos from my channel, and maybe somebody else will subscribe and help me meet that goal. When I meet that goal, it will begin to help me pay for some of the expenses of running a blog. All the little things. If you want a list, I could make a list for you, but there's a bunch of little things that add up. Back to the tour. It's just a beautiful day outside today, and I thought you might like to see the house from the road. This is the way we come home sometimes. Sometimes we come from the other direction. So you can see the cat crossing sign here on the telephone pole. That's my attempt to save our cats' lives. I don't know if it will work. On the other side is a sign for my piano lessons. I removed some dead bushes and planted these mugo pines that were sitting in pots all winter long. My leftover cement driveway has lasted better than I expected. This second tree here is half dead, and hopefully we're going to get it down soon. So this has been a view of what you would see if you were driving past our house in your car. Back to the front of our house, I found the rest of our sidewalk here that veers off to the right. It was half buried in dirt, and we didn't even realize that it was this wide. Be sure to read the blog post for more details and pictures about this and other projects this month. I also got these Bosnian pines planted out in the field. They are supposed to grow pretty tall and wide, so hopefully I gave them enough space. My son is dog sitting this week for a very cute puppy named Clover, who is a Great Pyrenees. He is really sweet and gets along well with our dog. Okay, let's go back inside, and it's going to seem a little dark since it's so bright outside. I added some curtains in here in the dining room. So the story of the curtains is it's the first thing I bought for this house before we even closed on it. I just happened to find curtains that I thought would be perfect, and let me take you somewhere else here a minute. So we are over in the mudroom, and I hung the last curtain rod on the windows this month and realized I had extra curtains, so I added double curtains in several places. I added double curtains here in the living room and also in the kitchen. Now, I have never had so many windows before, and I have never had to spend much money on curtains. But I found these good quality, light blocking, heat blocking curtains that were really heavy and good quality. And I spent around $500 for a whole bunch of curtains at a great price. I think it was around $20 for a pair. And I just wasn't sure if I would need one curtain or two curtains for the windows. And I think it does look really nice having two curtains. So that was a small thing that was done. Another small thing that was done was I finally reinstalled these thresholds in the piano room. There's one right there, and this one here is tall. It's like 2 inches tall, but I think it's original to the house, and it's definitely a one of a kind. And so I'm glad to have those back installed. I'm increasing in piano students, so I'm glad about that. I don't know if I'm going to keep that latch hook up on the window or not, so I'm just trying it out. I took the cover off of my cedar chest. You can let me know in the comments if you think I should keep it covered or let it show its true colors. I decorated for Easter a little bit by hanging these up, and in the kitchen I will show you. In the dining room I put up these little bunny candles. I'm sure I found them at a thrift store. And I hung up my jelly bean garland. So here's the kitchen. And we have 2 new cabinets and decorated for Easter. Really happy to have those last 2 cabinets up. The middle one was a wine cabinet, and I don't drink wine. So eventually I realized I could take out the grids and use it for a nice shelf there. And I will probably change up what I put on that shelf. I had to get a new dish drainer, and the reason I am pointing it out is I think I had my old one for about 20 years, since before I was married. So I was shocked to find out that I had to spend like $25, $26 for both pieces. It seems kind of expensive, but anyways. It was really fun when I was reading this magazine to realize that my microwave that I bought a year ago, before this magazine came out, that my microwave is the best overall one. I'm so glad I chose it. Our office computer is in our kitchen. I suppose that this mudroom area could be an office. I decorated a little bit for Easter in here. I put an old door here on the back of this bookcase. And friends came over and helped us move this oversized chair or love seat into the mudroom from the exercise room. And now we have a place to sit down and change our shoes. It also opens out into a twin bed. I really want to take these carpet squares and turn them into a rug. So if I do that and if it works, I will tell you all about it, of course. We are dog sitting this week. My son is. So in the exercise room, there is an extra dog crate. I really wanted to work on my son's stairs, but they are crooked. They lean to the right quite a bit. It's noticeable. And so I thought, well, maybe I should fix them before I work on them. So that has slowed us down. But I want to put this black rubber on each tread because my son is going to be hard on these stairs, and that would help. He did manage to clean up his room again. We did have some more birds get in the attic just yesterday. I had one get in there. I may have seen how it got out, so I might be able to start working on blocking that. I put up my Easter shower curtain. It's very bright and colorful. In our room, I managed to get this clothes hook thing, wall shelf, this wall clothes rack put on the wall. It's heavy. My grandpa made it years ago. I had seen a different one he made and asked him to make one, and this one is not like the one he made at all. He was a blacksmith, and that is a bird of paradise flower. He didn't usually put wood with his projects, so I really like this, and it's all mine now. In our rancher, it was our main coat hook station, and I had to share it. So I'm happy to have it all be mine now. And I did get my craft room cleaned up a lot. So I just keep finding more and more places to put things and organize them better. So it can always get better, right? A craft room can always get better. So right after last month's video was taken, it rained from this direction, and apparently for over a year it had not rained from this direction, and my daughter's ceiling was leaking. It leaked 2 or 3 times. One time got an entire bath towel full of water. So eventually I went upstairs and saw where it was actually coming through the attic window above this. And hopefully it's all fixed now. We will find out the next time it rains from this direction. Well, I hope you have enjoyed this update of Century Farms. If anybody has any tips on helping on keeping a voice from straining, I would really appreciate it. My voice has been wearing out from teaching piano lessons, so I could really use some tips. I hate to give up my daily coffee and other things, but it looks like I might need to do that. I don't know if you could tell when I was talking how my voice is a little fatigued. So, anyways, I hope everybody has a good month. Until next time.